but then turns around. Makes the honey badger backward move. Her first aggressive defense. At least she's savvy enough to know when to call it quits. Badgie is now 5 months old, and she's ready for one of the most important lessons in her badger education. How to climb a tree. Honey badgers frequently conduct high-rise raids, targeting weaverbird nests and goshawk chicks. For this lesson, Badgie will need a little incentive: dead mouse scent. She's off to a good start, but it's all downhill from here. Perhaps she's still too young. She and her claws may have some more growing to do. Tree climbing is essential not just to capture birds and rodents, but something even bigger. Leopards are Africa's best climbing predators, and they're also one of the badger's biggest threats. But if a badger plays its cards just right, it'll outsmart the leopard and get a mega meal. Leopards kill much bigger prey than the badger can, and they often stash food high up trees, out of reach for most competitors. But not for those with superb climbing skills. While the cat's away, the badger plays with leopard supper. Before Badgie learns to steal, she's got to master the climb. At 7 months old, she's now a teenager in badger terms. She'd still be with her mother if she had one. It's time for her second tree test. She's off to a shaky start, but digs in and keeps going. Her claws have reached their full length, longer than a black bear's. Black bears heavily rely on their strong claws to haul their massive bulk high up trees. A black bear can weigh over 200 pounds, and its claws are 1 1/4 inches long. But a badger averages 20 pounds, and its claws are 1/4 inch longer. Like a fistful of ice picks. She can smell food up here, somewhere. Badgie doesn't win any points for grace, but she's got the hang of it. She hits the jackpot, a planted dead mouse. She prefers to eat on the ground. Soon, she'll be climbing her way to the top. Snakes and leopard kills are in her sights. A girl can dream. School's out for the day, but Badgie's not done exploring. Perhaps emboldened by her success, she takes off into the bush on her own. Soon, Guardian and Badger are separated. At night, leopards and lions come out to hunt. She's never spent a night on her own, and her guardians aren't sure she's ready. Days pass. Badgie's enclosure remains empty, and reports of leopards in the area intensify the search. The search for lost Badgie continues, but the odds of finding her are diminishing. It's a needle in a haystack venture in this landscape. Female honey badgers can roam 50 square miles in a day. Add to that the subterranean world where badgers make their homes. She could be anywhere. The underground Kalahari housing market is very competitive. The labyrinth of tunnels and chambers is prime real estate. Aardvarks, meerkats, badgers, they all want a piece of it. Some build their own, only to be ousted by an aggressive neighbor. Badgie's surrogate mother approaches a burrow. Badgie emerges from what looks like her very own den, a home of her own. She's doing all right. A little extra nourishment, and her guardian makes the tough decision to let Badgie continue on her own. This time, she succeeds and marches the thing out. But this is just the beginning. It could return through another door. She must get the intruder out of the area. The eerie quill quiver is a warning, much like the rattlesnake's rattle before a bite. The hollow spines clicking together generate the racket. Porcupine is most lethal at the tail end, so Badgie tries another end. She's done it. Her first victorious battle in the wild Kalahari. She's reclaimed her home. Now, Badgie knows there's a price to pay for roaming. She tries to stay put, but eventually, hunger drives her out. On the surface, it doesn't look like there's a lot to eat here. But she knows a secret animal world thrives in the dark basement of the Kalahari. The best way to get there is to dig. So far, Badgie hasn't perfected the big dig enough to make headway. But she's been practicing, and it's finally paid off. A tunneling mouse.